Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Crossover channel. First of all, hit the like and subscribe button. I haven't really asked anyone to do that in my videos yet, so yeah, maybe do that. Today we're talking about Misfits 008 once again, and we're talking about everything we know about Misfits 008 so far, which is quite a difficult video to make, because really not much has been revealed yet, and there's not much that is really set in stone. A lot of what we're hearing is just rumors and speculation, and that's really what mainly I'm going to be talking about in this video today. There's not really much news and confirmed stuff going into Misfits 008. But once again, I'm here to tell you everything we know about Misfits 008 so far. So what we've heard from people within Misfits themselves is that this is going to be the best USA card so far. Obviously, this is taking place in Nashville, Tennessee, and we've had events so far in Austin, I believe, and then what was the other one? New Orleans. I always forget that one. And those events have been good, and they were events that people on paper were criticizing before going into them, but ended up being good events, like a lot of Misfits events usually end up being. But this one is getting a lot of hype. I feel like a lot more compared to the last two American cards, and the card's not even been announced yet. Anyway though, let's talk about the real reason you're watching this video, and that's to hear about the card, the potential card for Misfits 008. Now, a person I think we could very well be seeing on this card is Justaminx. And my reason being is that she recently posted this tweet with this photo, which obviously people are likening to sparring, hinting that she might be in camp. And she also got into a Twitter spaff with Alina Vampira and Fangs a bit ago, where Fangs was telling her to sign the contract with Alina Vampira, so that implies that there is a contract on the table. And just my own speculation here, potentially there were multiple contracts on the table for Justaminx to do a fight on Misfits 008, and Alina Vampira was one of them, so we could be seeing Justaminx versus Alina Vampira, or anyone else who was a contract or an option that was offered to Justaminx for the fight. But yeah, that's one that is just entirely fueled in social media conspiracy and speculation. There was also talks of a tag team match being on the card. Obviously it would be the second tag match in Misfits Boxing and the first on a USA card, which people have questioned about the validity of that and whether this could actually happen because of the commission in the USA and how that could work. But more on the potential of a tag team match on the card in just a second, because Tayler Holder is going to be on Misfits Boxing 008. Or maybe he's not, brother. Yeah, Tayler Holder was apparently rumored to be on Misfits 008, making his return to Crossover Boxing. Obviously, he's only had one fight against Gib, which he originally got a draw in, but then it was overturned to the obvious Gib W. So, would be interesting to see if Tayler Holder is going to return or not, but apparently he now isn't, so who really knows what's going on with that one. A common theme that we've seen on these Misfits American cards is that there's always a pro presence on these cards. There's always a pro fight. Example, on the first Misfits American card we had Hasim Rahman versus Greg Hardy. On the last American card we had Paul Bamba and Chris Sevilla. So I believe that this time we'll probably see that same thing again. But with who though, I wouldn't really be too sure. I'm not really sure who it could possibly be if there is to be a pro bout on Misfits 008. There was a rumor that Hasim Rahman Jr. was going to make his Misfits Boxing return and fight against Jimmy Manua on the Misfits 008 card. However, he denied those rumors, so whether we see him in the card against someone else or in general at all, if we see him on the card, remains to be seen. But anyway, main event of Misfits 008. What could the main event of Misfits 008 be? I speculated that it could be Deen versus Walid, whether they want to run the match back in America like they did in America for the first time in a main event, where they want to do that again. I also speculated a Logan Paul headline. I think a Logan Paul main event would be the big boost that Misfits needs in the USA. Whether they can do that yet or not because of his WWE commitments, I have no idea though. Let me tell you what my genuine prediction for the main event is going to be. I think it's going to be a 4 versus 4 boxing match. Every tweet I've seen hyping up Misfits 008 is about how crazy it is, hyping up almost the spectacle element of the big fight we're going to see on the card. And that leads me to think that rather than going for the Deen versus Wally big fight for the main event, or the Logan Paul big name headliner for the main event, they've just gone for the sheer spectacle main event. And there were talks, I swear, I don't remember when, of 4 versus 4 boxing potentially happening. It's another like Twitter hearsay thing, and I really just feel like that's going to happen. I don't know why. And if not, I think it will just be a tag team match, just with some star-studded names in it. And yeah, doing a tag team match in America as your main event is a smart idea, because if you don't want to run the Deen versus Walid match, or you can't get the Logan Paul, the big name for the main event, who isn't Logan Paul, if you just can't get a big name, then the next best thing you can do is you can do a match that just can get anyone in based on the stipulation of the match. Like, a tag team boxing match is very uncommon, so it's going to draw people in regardless of who's in it. But anyway, in terms of when the card is going to get announced, I think it's going to get announced tomorrow on Monday. What day is that? June the 12th. And if not, some point in the next week, because it needs to get announced soon. I think I speak for everyone when I say that we are dying to see this Misfits Boxing 008 card, and I also think I'm speaking for everyone when I say that you should like and subscribe to this video right now.